Yo guys, it's Simon. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the exact step-by-step system on how I helped my client Jesper with a 6.6k following make almost $18,000 per month with a low-ticket Skool community. And it's so stupidly simple that I'm just going to be breaking down everything right here. And many people think that you need to have like a massive following to make $5, $10, $15,000 per month. But that's just not true at all. You just need a simple sales funnel that converts leads on autopilot. And I guarantee you, if you just implement one simple thing in this funnel, then you will increase your revenue. And so the three simple processes that, we're going to be talking about is 1, generating traffic, 2, nurturing leads, and 3, converting traffic. So just a brief overview, we're generating traffic through YouTube and Twitter, and then nurturing that traffic with a VSL, right? And then converting all of that traffic into the Skool community. So that's exactly what I'm going to be explaining to you guys within the next couple minutes. And so these are the screenshots right here. Almost $18,000 in monthly recurring revenue. The average order value is about like $120, $130. If you do the maths, you'll figure the exact number out. But yeah, this is my client's audience. 1.6k on YouTube, 5k on Twitter, right? But the bulk of our sales is actually from YouTube. And I'm going to be diving a little bit deeper on how we actually convert people with these two platforms, YouTube and Twitter. And so the first step of the entire funnel is 1, generating traffic and then nurturing that traffic. And so the goal here is to generate as much traffic as possible of the ideal client profile to the Skool About page. 2 platforms that I mentioned, YouTube and Twitter. I'm going to start on YouTube. So here is the bio of my client Jesper. It clearly states how he can help the viewer. So it says, I will help you get desired result. And yeah, I'm blurring everything out because I want to keep it confidential for my client. And so you can just plug and play exactly this bio. I will help you get desired result. And then in the link in bio, it sends him to the Skool About page. So that's his entire bio. And so Jesper's YouTube content strategy is very, very simple. At the moment, he's posting personal experience, case studies, and free value type content. So he's posting YouTube videos talking about his own experience, talking about his own case studies to build social proof and free value to build trust and credibility. And so the second type of video that I'm getting Jesper to do is student success interviews. So we're going to be posting student success interviews of successful students within the community to build up trust and social proof. So when these people come to this Skool About page, they're more likely to buy, right? Because they've built up this trust with Jesper and they just see him as an authority and they see all of his results, so they're more likely to buy. And so at the end, we'll have call to actions, driving people to the Skool About page to nurture and convert views into money. And so here's what the YouTube description looks like. It's learn the simple step-by-step process to make $1,000 a day with Jesper's unique mechanism. And then we send them to our Skool About page. And so you can just plug and play your own unique mechanism. And so what I mean by unique mechanism, it's something that you do or use to achieve the dream result. So for example, on a make money online offer, it could be something like TikTok ads, TikTok shop. I know that's a booming niche right now. Something like that, right? Something that's unique to you and your transformation, where you can, provide value to your clients and you can sell that into a package. And so the YouTube description strategy is very, very simple. It's one single clear call to action, pushing them to the Skool About page, which is the next step of our funnel, right? Which is nurturing leads with the VSL. But before I get into that, let's go into the Twitter strategy. So this is the bio of Jesper's Twitter. Pretty much states what it's all about in the bio. So talking about XYZ topics, for example, make money online, lifestyle, fitness. And so here you would just plug and play the topics that you talk about within your content. And so the link in bio is Jesper's YouTube instead of the Skool About page, because we want people to watch his YouTube videos, get nurtured, know, like, and trust him, and then land on the Skool About page when he makes the call to actions in the YouTube videos, because now they're more likely to buy because of those 3 things that I mentioned. They know Jesper, they like him, and they trust him. And so these are the type of posts that Jesper makes, which gets, thousands of impressions impressions every time he does it. 15K, 33K. The whole strategy is providing free value. Everyone on Twitter, especially my Twitter, they love free value. We just created a post showing results. So, we have pictures right here showing the results. And we do that without revealing the exact method, just to create some curiosity. And then we make the call to action for the reader to comment like a keyword to receive the actual method to achieve that result that we showed in the picture. So like it says here, it creates extreme curiosity in the reader, and they will comment the keyword to receive the lead magnet for us to continue nurturing them, funneling them down into our funnel. And so the lead magnet we mainly used was Jesper's YouTube videos. So like I mentioned before, we want to push them down into the YouTube funnel to continue nurturing, and then eventually they'll land into our Skool About page just by clicking the link in the description. And that's the step-by-step process on how we generate traffic. Let's move on to how we're actually nurturing these leads with the VSL. And so the goal here is to nurture leads with the VSL for them to convert at the end. So this is our Skool About page. This is what I was talking about. This is the page that they land on when they click this link right here. And so on the Skool About page, we have the VSL, which is this video right here with the play button. And then we also have different slides that communicate the value of the offer. So slide 1 is the VSL, slide 2 is results, slide 3 is results, slide 4 is a breakdown of the offer and a value stack. Slide 5, we talk about our money back guarantee. And also we have an FAQ just to answer some objections. And then the last slide, we just give them a clear call to action to join. So these were the slides that I was talking about. Slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, slide 5, slide 6. The main thing that actually converted these leads was the VSL, or also known as video sales letter. A video sales letter is just meant to communicate the value to the right audience in order for them to take the next action, which for us is buying. And so the way we structured this VSL was, number 1, we had a headline with a bold claim plus our unique mechanism. And so right here I put an example how anyone can achieve dream result in time frame with unique mechanism. So you can just plug and play for your own niche and offer. Secondly, we want to have a sub headline with objection handles. So we want to handle the viewer's objection at the very beginning of the VSL to keep them watching. And so here's an example of us handling the objections up front. So it says, without first thing that they think they need but don't need, and then in brackets, second thing that they hate, or in brackets, third thing that they hate. A demonstration of this would be without any prior business experience, without needing a lot of money, without the stress of a 9-to-5. That's a full example. Thirdly, you want to mention why they would join and learn from you. So we want to answer the question and explain to the viewer why they should join and learn from the creator or from you. You want to show that if they join, they're going to get access to the main thing you offer. So this could be a course, one-on-one support, etc. And then you want to showcase your experience and results that you've gotten for yourself. And that's why you're credible and trustworthy to teach on this thing that you're offering. So here you can really state why you're different from the competition because of your own experience, right? And you really want to leverage your own experience because nobody has lived like the same life as you. Fourthly, we talk about who this community is for. So you want to explain the perfect person for this community. So one tip I could give out is you want to name your ICP. So as an example, you could say beginners who have tried thing that they hate before, but nothing seems to work. For example, let's say I'm working with a dropshipping offer. Beginners who have tried Facebook ads before, but nothing seems to work. So that's an example. So I hope that makes sense. So you can just plug and play anything that they hate, and that's a very good example of who this community is for. Step 5, you want to present your offer. So now if the community stays this far in, they fit your ICP and are also interested in what you offer. This is where you break down every single thing that they will receive from buying into your Skool community. When mentioning what they will learn or what tools or support they will get, you want to mention the benefits as well. It's one thing talking about the features, but you also want to talk about how will it benefit their life, because ultimately that's what they care about. And so as an example, you can say how to do the thing so that you can benefit. So let's just be consistent and run with a dropshipping offer. You could say something like how to run Facebook ads so that you can be profitable. And then when you talk about tools or support that they will get, you can say something like a one-on-one onboarding call so that you can, and then you want to talk about the benefits. Step 6, you want to answer the question of who has this worked for. So you want to show your top results and leverage all of the social proof that you have to increase the likelihood of achievement in the viewer's mind that they can experience the same result. So here, if you have a Trustpilot, which if you don't already have one, I would recommend you highly to get one. You want to leverage those Trustpilot reviews, and then you want to leverage screenshots of wins and any sort of testimonials that you have. And then step 7, you want to have a clear call to action, right? Also known as CTA. So this is just giving next steps for the viewer to take. So 9 out of 10, that is buying into the Skool community, or you could CTA to book a call, just depending on your offer, if it's low ticket or high ticket. Here, you want to include scarcity for sense of urgency. So you could increase price, you can close down spots, something like that to increase the sense of urgency. And I also recommend everyone include like a money back guarantee, especially if it's a low ticket offer, as this will reverse the risk and make the viewer feel safer, which will increase your conversions. And so this is optional as well, but we did a decision-making call for people who are still on the fence about joining. And on these calls, we make it extremely clear that it is a yes or no decision call. And so we would close about 50% of these calls because these people just had questions. And then once we answer those questions, then we would transition into closing those deals. And so I'll put an example here. Join community name to get access to the offer to achieve the desired result in time frame with unique mechanism. I'm raising the price every 10 members to keep high quality results for each member. You are rewarded for taking action now by locking in your spot before you have to pay more or even double in the future. There's a 7-day money back guarantee, so if you're unhappy, we'll refund you. That being said, click the yellow button and lock in your spot for the insanely low price before we increase it. Are you still unsure? Book a decision making call with me to see if I can help you before joining. So that's an example of the script within our VSL. That's how we're converting people into the Skool community. And so the goal here is to convert as many leads into the Skool community at the end of the VSL. And so the average conversion rate for a VSL is typically between 2% to 5%. That means that out of 100 people that watch your video, 2 to 5 people will take the desired action. If you stay around this range, it's pretty okay, right? A good conversion rate is between 5 to 10%. So out of 100 people, 5 to 10 people actually take that next step that you have in your CTA. An excellent conversion rate is anything above 10%. Right now with this VSL structure, our VSL is currently converting traffic at around 16.6%. So this means for every 100 views, we convert between 16 to 17 people. That's more than 50% above the excellent conversion rate. And so VSLs are not that hard, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. It's all about understanding your audience, addressing their needs, and then presenting your offer in a compelling way. And so I want you guys to use this simple framework and see your conversion rates skyrocket. And so another thing that increased our conversions is our sales page as well, right? It's very, very simple. And the key to our success is being extremely transparent and communicating our value effectively to the ideal audience. So this is just an example. Make 1K per day in 90 days with unique mechanism without the thing that they hate, or the thing that they think they need but don't actually need, like experience. And so we have that one liner at the top, and then we talk about what they would actually get when they join the mentorship. So how to XYZ, templates, and we pretty much list the whole offer. And then you want to talk about the bonuses as well. So weekly calls is a good one, a community, exclusive rewards, one-on-one onboarding calls. These are very, very good value for people to join. We talk about our money back guarantee. Then we add some scarcity and urgency by telling them, hey, price is going to increase soon, so lock in your price now before it increases. Then we make a final call to action. Join now and make 1K per day for only $169 per month. Then we have a link to our Trustpilot, and then we have a link to Calendly where they're able to book a decision-making call with him and be closed on that call if they want to join. And so if we look at a 30-day time frame, this is the money math. And so let's say in 30 days, we get 300 views into the Skool About page, which is around 10 views per day. At an average conversion rate of 16.6% and an average order value of, let's say, $130, if we do the maths, we get 50 new members just from 300 views, right, at this conversion rate. And so $130 per month times 50 new members equals $6,500 in new MRR, monthly recurring revenue, every 30 days. And so as a side note, this sells for us on autopilot. So this entire funnel, Jesper just makes content, and then the VSL does its thing, sells to many, and converts leads on autopilot. And so secondly, the views will increase over time as the content creator's personal brand grows. And so 300 views on a 30-day time frame could be, next month. But then in 6 months' time, when Jesper's audience grows, it might be 1,000 views, right? Because now he has a bigger personal brand and is bringing more eyeballs to the Skool About page as a result of his growing brand. And so this is monthly recurring revenue, which means consistent money coming in, and we never have to start from zero at the start of each month because these guys are paying a monthly subscription. Additionally, we can increase the price. So if we want to make more money, we can increase the price, but that may hurt the conversion rate, which is where you have to find like a fine balance between increasing price and making sure our conversion rate is still high. And lastly, if we want to make more money, then we can sell this package at a lifetime access for $697, more or less. And so additionally, after they join into the low ticket community, we have upsells. So the 3 upsells that we're thinking of implementing within Jesper's business is number 1, a high ticket done for you agency service, because Jesper already has an agency that he's running. So he's just using his low ticket Skool community as one of his offers in his value ladder, where he provides value at a cheaper price point. And then as these people grow their business, they're going to hit a ceiling. And then from there, Jesper can upsell those people into his done for you agency service to grow them to the next level. Secondly, we're thinking of doing one-on-one coaching calls and selling these packages at $1,000 per hour. There's a new feature in Skool called course sales, where pretty much you can price courses. So that's what we're doing. And so we're making a new course module in Skool, naming it one-on-one coaching call, and then they can purchase that for $500 for 30 minutes or $1,000 for an hour. Third thing we want to add is a one-on-one mentorship. So we can price this, between $3,000, $5,000 or $7,000 for this package. On average, back-end sales is going to be around like 5-10%. Since leads have already bought from the creator, there's less friction on the next purchase. And so let's use the one-on-one mentorship as an example, right? And so let's say we have 100 members and 5% of those members upsell. So that's 5 members into the one-on-one mentorship, and 5 times 5,000, that's $25,000 in revenue. And so a high ticket back-end offer, like one of these right here, a high ticket done for you agency service, one-on-one coaching calls, or a one-on-one mentorship, any of these back-end offers could increase your monthly revenue by 2 times, 3 times. So it definitely helps to have something like this in the back end, something high ticket. And so that's what we're going to be implementing within Jesper's business as soon as possible. But right now we're focusing on low ticket sales and getting results for the low ticket guys. And so that's the entire conversion mechanism for this Skool funnel. It's very, very simple. Any coach, consultant, or agency owner could run up this funnel and make bank, even if you have a tiny audience like Jesper. And so if you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, course seller, and you need help with monetizing a following, big or small, it doesn't really matter. If you need help turning views into money and building out a proper sales funnel, building out a whole team, building out VSLs, building out the whole backend, building out the Skool community so that you can focus on generating as much traffic as possible and making content, then hit me up on Instagram. I'll put my link in the description. It's Simon Nguyen. Alternatively, you can book a call with me down below and I'll see how I can help you. Peace out.